Alright, welcome to Hot G's Kitchen. I'm GG Jeffries. It is January 16th, 23, and I'm going to try something that I haven't done before. I'm going to try making some Dimmys. I heard about these on Mr. Inbetween. I guess it's just dim sum. I don't know. Some sort of Australian style dim sums, I think. That could be incorrect, but anyway, I looked it up a long time ago, and I'm finally getting a chance to do it. So, I kind of got some stuff set up here already because this is apparently a longer recipe. Anyway, got some rice flour, calls for potato flour, but I'm using all-purpose flour, some salt, sugar, I got some kale, some carrots, what else is in there? Brussels sprouts, a couple other things I think. Some jalapenos, ground jalapenos, some paprika, some ginger, and we're gonna see how this goes. I have no idea what to expect. It could be a disaster, but I'm doing it anyway. So, we're gonna do this here. So this is already boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. We got the flour, that's 2 1/4 cups of rice flour, 1/4 cup of supposed to be potato flour, but I'm using all-purpose flour. I couldn't find potato flour anyway. Never heard of stuff. Never heard of rice flour either, really. I got 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. And let me see here. I don't know what's going to work best to mix all this up. But anyway, it's got to be mixed up. Got to be mixed up with, oh shit. 1.5, let me see here, 1.5 cups of water, I believe. We're gonna see here. Yes, it's 1.5 cups of boiling water. So, this is kind of stupid of me, but anyway. This is boiling, and these all, like, this is, I'll let that steam come out of there a little bit before I decide to put my damn hand in it. Actually, I'll get something out of here to protect my hand. I got a pound of ground turkey and a pound of ground beef. We're gonna see what we can do here and not burn ourselves. Almost 1.5 cups. Yeah, 1.5 cups. We are gonna do this over here. I'm gonna let that, oh shit, I might need a bigger bowl. Probably gonna need a bigger bowl for that. Oopsie. We're gonna see how this goes anyway. Like I said, this could be a disaster. Anyway, so these Dimmys, we're gonna, hot. These Dimmys, dim sums, whatever they're called. Let me see, I'm gonna mix all this up here. Try not to burn myself. I think it'll be alright once it gets in there, then I can really mix it up pretty good. Dissolve some of this. Alright, excellent. So, alright, I guess I should have mixed that up a little bit better before I added everything to it. But, whatever, I can't do anything about it now, right? This is just a little bit of parchment paper. Who knows what's been on this counter. Mix this up and then knead it all together once it cools down a little bit. This shit is sticky. If it doesn't work well, it doesn't work well. I don't know what to say. With that, I mean, I think this is basically just rice, okay? Oh boy, all right. I'm supposed to knead this. Oh my gosh, this is messy. Okay. Oops, see? It's just all chunked together. we are going to try kneading this, and we'll go from there. I don't know. Anyway, y'all are having a nice new year, and this is amusing to you. Okay, is this supposed to be like this? I don't know. This is not really kneading. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Luckily that cooled down pretty quick. And I mean, I think it's starting to do something that I want it to do. I mean, basically this is just rice, right? Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to prep was, okay, it's kind of kneading. Okay, I'm okay with this, especially for a first go. I haven't kneaded anything since I was in, since I was in home ec class in like 7th grade or some shit. Alright, well, I hope I got plenty of parchment paper because I'm going to need more of this. Maybe I'll just do this on the counter. This shit is super sticky, by the way. This isn't bad. Alright, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. Baking. I'm not a baker. Well, I'm not anything as far as cooking goes, but I'm giving it a shot, right? We're going to do this. See how this works. Okay. I mean, this works pretty good. Alright. I'm going to set that right there. Let it relax a little bit. I'm making a huge mess over here. All right. I don't think there was anything bad in there. All right. Let me clean up a little bit here. Get that over there. All right, next, I got to, see, mix up all this beef and spices, beef jalapenos, ground turkey, ginger, paprika. I'm gonna grill that up, let that relax for just a minute. And I'm going to try rolling some of that out. Oh, I need to get some egg whites ready. What should I do first here? I need an egg white, so let me go with that. A beaten egg white. Ooh. Whatevs. And while I'm doing this, I remember I was always told to throw eggshells in the garbage disposal. Well, bad idea. Turns out, didn't work for me. There we go. I do remember that little trick. Last time I was putting eggshells in the garbage disposal, and it backed up the sink. So I'm not doing that anymore. Hopefully one's enough. We'll leave the eggs out and see if we need any more. Luckily it wasn't a big project getting that cleaned out of there. Not a big deal. Beaten, whipped, I don't know. Whatever. This gets brushed on the Dimmys later before you cook. While they're cooked. I don't know. I got a little brush somewhere, I think. I got a barbecue grill brush that I can use to do this. We're gonna go with whipped enough. Mix all this up. All right, so a pound each of ground beef and ground turkey. I don't know. It's just a bunch of the jalapenos. Let me see here. Just the right size. All right. We got that guy. Paprika, 2 tablespoons. Whoa, that's a lot of paprika. And I got a little bit of ginger. We're gonna mix all this up. Leave that there for now, just in case I need it later. Mix all this up by hand. I guess you could use pork, ground chicken, whatever you want. Actually, I think one of the recipes that I found called for, what did it call for? Ground chicken and beef, or ground chicken and pork. I don't remember which. But either way, I think it works. Whatever you like. I just happen to have ground beef and ground pork on hand. So that's what I'm going with. And then, okay, and I think I gotta add some of that stuff to it. All the kale and the Brussels sprouts, carrots, whatever else happens to be in there, I forget. I don't know. Probably all that should go in here. Yeah, we're gonna go with all of it. Get a little bit more vegetable in there. I need more. I'll get more. Because I did, this is just some mix of cabbage. Oh, cabbage, there's cabbage in there too. I think I want more cabbage. I think I want more vegetable in there. More vegetable in there? I think I want more vegetable in there. I don't know, maybe that works. This is the first shot at it anyway. Alright, let's get some more vegetable. I don't know what this is. It's some sort of superfood mix. I just guessed on how much I might eat. So, what is going on in the world? Actually, I used about half of it. I'm going to eat the rest of this later. For something else. All right. Oh boy. All right. Okay, this is a messy one. Okay. The This recipe apparently makes 30 of these things. I don't know if I'm gonna make 30 of them. I'm just gonna make a few and throw them in there. Let them cook. It takes about 15 minutes. And then we'll see. Okay. Yeah. I know. You're just gonna be touching it again anyway, right? Yeah. Well, I gotta get some stuff that I don't want to get meat all over. So, wash it. Wash it. Wash it. What the hell is it? What the hell was this weekend? Oh man, had a buddy of mine's birthday this weekend. Wow. Got a little wild. Didn't mean to. Not in a bad way. Just misbehaved a little bit more than we expected. Paying for it all day Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So now I gotta kind of roll this out a little bit somehow, which, oh yeah. I don't have a roller. We're gonna use old candle jar. So let's give this a shot and see how this works. Okay. Take a little bit of it here. I mean, it might roll out just fine. Holy crap. I will be quite surprised. Parchment paper is my friend, apparently. I think I want this pretty thin. I don't know how thin. Okay. Let's see what happens here. This is pretty thin. Let's see here. It's a little bit big. Might as well just use that entire thing. Okay, I didn't think this through entirely. What can we do here? I'm gonna make one big one here, throw it in there and see what happens. I guess I could use this. As I talk to myself. Okay, that didn't work real well. Alright, I think that may have been too thin. So let's do that. Okay, that's probably too thin. I guess I need to put some flour on there or something. So let's do this. Oh. Shoot. I don't think this is what Dimmy is supposed to look like, but I'm doing it. I mean, that looks kind of cool. It says it should be sticking out of there, so I'm gonna get it sticking out of there. I'm gonna put it in there and let it steam, see what happens. Well, okay. That didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Guess we're just gonna make some big ass Dimmys. Oh yeah. We're gonna go with put some flour on here. Hopefully that helps. That seems to help. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, hey, it's just an experiment, right? Okay, that went at 9:40, we're gonna say. Says it should take about 15 minutes to cook. Hopefully this peels off of here easier. And now that I'm doing this, I would suggest getting yourself a rolling pin. Or maybe something better to roll than this guy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. Okay. Definitely use some. Ah. Oh, you're not supposed to use it. Use like 2 tablespoons or something, I think is what the original recipe said, but it also said that it should stick out the top, so I'm just making them. I don't really give a fuck. Just make a few like that. Said I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna go with it. I think it's gonna be good. Put a little bit of it in there, like that. Just kind of stretch the ricey stuff around it. So if there's a little bit sticking out, no biggie. I like it. And then we're gonna try something a little different with the rest of this. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner. Maybe what I'll do is make these few, let them cook while that's going. Said it does take, it's supposed to take a while for these guys. Hopefully I got enough. See, I'm just grabbing a wad of it about the size of these rice things. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to use the egg white. Okay. Not sure what the egg white's for, but let's do it. We're just gonna take some of this egg white here. Bring that over here. I don't know. It says we're gonna put it there. What is it doing? I don't know what it's doing. Okay. Wrap a little bit of egg white around there. Oh no. All right. That broke. No. I'm gonna use you up anyway. Good God, this is messy. Should have been taking this on so late at night. It's 9:45, by the way. I gotta work tomorrow. So, all right. We got that big guy in there. I'm gonna put these in. 5 minutes later. Hot, 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 hot. I don't want to touch it with that. It's so damn hot. Okay, so we kind of got that figured out, don't we? Okay. So The rest of these are going to have a little bit more flour in them, but whatever. I'm just going to make these and get them ready to throw in there later after these first ones come out. Boom. All right. What did we decide to do? Excuse me. Oh, la, la, la. I'm gonna put a little bit of egg. A little bit of that on there. So, yeah, I finally got a nice weekend to relax. I guess I did relax. After I cured my hangover from Friday. But hey, you don't often get together with people. I try to get together with people as often as possible. But this was a birthday party. So played not a lot of stupid games. Played some games. What did we play? Actually played charades. I haven't played charades in a long time. Played some charades. And then, which was kind of fun. And played, what do we do after that? Oh, Screw Your Neighbor. Card game where you toss everybody, I don't know, how's it go? Oh yeah, everybody gets a card, I think. And if you think you've got the card higher than the person next to you, you keep your card. If you think you got a lower card, you get rid of it. You give it to them and then it keeps going around. So you don't want to be the one with the lowest card. Trying to get your neighbor to be the one with the lowest card. Oh, I think that's probably better. That's a lot thinner. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Anyway, so by the end of the night, we were all feeling pretty good. Ended up having to call it a pretty early night. Okay, that's not working on that one. So maybe a little bit too thin. Maybe not enough. Okay. We're not going to screw around with you. Shoot, forgot the egg white again. Oh. I don't know what these things are supposed to look like. I don't think they're supposed to look like this. I think they're supposed to be a little bit less meaty than they are. But I don't care. There we go. All right, these are starting to stick. Not that I care. So this is just an experiment for me. Let's do it. I mean, that bigger ding thingy probably ought to be in there a little bit longer than the rest of them. Meat coming out the side. Screw it. Put a patch on it. Nothing says you can't patch it. Let's go with another one here. Alrighty. So. Alright. This stuff's really starting to stick now. Gonna need more patches. Yeah. Trying to think and do too much stuff right here. Oh, a good friend had their first baby this weekend. That was nice. There's a big patch right there. That needs a patch. Okay. This one's gonna come off. Excellent. So it needs to be Looks like it probably needs to be about an eighth to a quarter of an inch thick to not like, at least the way that I'm doing it. Looks like it needs to be about an eighth of an inch to 3/4 of an inch thick. Sorry, an eighth of an inch to a quarter of an inch thick to not poke through with all this stuff. Because I guess I'm kind of stretching these around here. These things are kind of ugly. That's my fault. All right, we got that. All right, what are these looking like? I don't know. I'm just gonna cook them. So I'm gonna do a little something here since I'm using that as a tray. There we go. You can go in there. You can go in there. All right, so I got at least, what did I say, 40 minutes on the big one? I got the big one going for 20 minutes, it looks like, and then smaller one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Get some more parchment paper. Get these all ready so we can steam away. I guess I need a bigger steamer too. Oh yeah. It said make these things and then freeze them because they're better fresh. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna freeze them in, I don't know what. Just random plastic containers that I have, I guess. There's one container, and that one doesn't. That one's got a hole in the top of it. One container. So I guess I need to make them. I can't make them small enough to fit that. Ah! Guess I thought these containers were bigger than that. It says that. Screw it. There's another container. I'll go with this guy too. Put several in there. All right, good enough. While those are cooking, I'm going to fix the rest of these up. And then I'm going to get them prepped for freezing. This shit is super sticky. Guess I knew you wanted me. Alright, we're going with some new paper here. That ain't working real well. I mean, I guess I could do that. Bad habit. I don't want to screw up the table. Parchment paper. Cheap. I think. I don't know. Okay. That's how. I was just reading an article. One of the dirtiest places in the kitchen is like spices and shit like this that you use. And that's why. Maybe I was reading, man, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. Maybe I was just making that statistic up. I don't know. All right. I'm probably making that statistic up. You know, who knows? So, what do we got here? Okay. Put this big guy down here. Put the flour down. I don't know what I'm going to do with the leftover meat, if there is any. Cook it somehow. Bite my tongue is a bad habit. Yeah, don't bite your tongue if you have a habit of doing that. I did that for a long time. I still do it, kind of. Sometimes it's better to just fucking get it out there and deal with it instead of expecting things to change, yo? Know what I mean? So I'm gonna have some leftover turkey and meat and beef here. I think. And those are cooking. What do we got? Okay. Almost 15 minutes on the small ones. Almost 20 minutes on that big one. Okay, this is all peeling away from there pretty easily. Alright, that seems to be working well. Put a little bit more flour on there, left these a little bit thicker. Alright, welcome to Hot G's Kitchen. I'm Gigi Jeffries. It is January 26, 23. And I'm just doing something real quick here. I was making some Dimmy's a couple weeks ago, and the camera here died on me. All right, I don't know exactly what happened, but I couldn't get it to restart. Wasn't able to finish things up. So there were so many of them. I only cooked some of them that night. I froze the rest of them, threw them in there. And so what I've done here tonight is thrown some in the steamer for 15 minutes from frozen. All right, it was steaming when I threw them in there. We'll see how they turn out. I have no idea. Anyway, let's see how this goes. I don't know what this is going to look like, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, they smell delicious. They smell amazing. And just say, I mean, the first go around, they taste delicious. They were a little bit sloppy, they were a little bit messy. I don't know, I didn't quite do the recipe right. Well, exactly as it said. I forget what I used. I used whole flour instead of potato flour, which is what it said. So we're gonna try this, how are we gonna try and get these out of here? We're gonna do this 2 ways here. And I've done this a little bit differently. I took partridge in a pear tree paper, parchment paper. When I froze these all, I took parchment paper and like separated the layers. So I just pulled them out of there underneath parchment paper, and let it go. So how do I do this without burning the shit out of myself? All right, I guess I can try that. I'm gonna see if we can just grab one of these here. Ooh, that looks pretty good. There's one. Let me see, you look like you're gonna fall apart. So I don't want to do that. Let me see how you're gonna do. Oh, yeah, you fell apart. That one fell apart. Okay. That one fell apart. I mean, these are basically meatballs inside a rice covering. So, I don't know. I think they're pretty damn good. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just put that there. And let me see here. Well, screw it. I'm gonna go with that. I'm just getting it all out here because I'm gonna eat these anyway. This one looks like it'll stick together. So I'm going with this one here. Let's see, I should be using some different tongs, I guess. Oh yeah, you look good. There we go. So anyway, we got this group of Dimmys. Maybe it helps to twist them a little bit. They're still on the parchment paper. Maybe I could have just grabbed the parchment paper and pulled them all out of there. But, there's another meatball one. So anyway, this is what we got. We got a whole bunch of, let me do that a little, let's do a little something different here. So, anyway, they're out. While they were boiling there, they were on medium heat. Ooh, they're sticky. And you gotta think, you gotta remember, this is a bunch of rice. You know how rice gets when it's, you know, rice. If you ever get Chinese food, something like that, you got a thing of rice, and well, the you know, after you could say you save it for a little bit, all the rice is a little bit cold. Things are better in threes, right? So let's do it. Let's put that guy right there. We'll try that. Okay. Anyway, so these are Dimmys. They've been frozen, then steamed for 15 minutes. I don't know. They look pretty good to me. I know they taste good. Basically, it's just meatball and rice. What I decided, what I found out worked really good as far as flavor goes is I mix up a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of Hoisin sauce. 50-50. Dip the Dimmys in them. Ooh, that's spicy. It's Haji's Kitchen for a reason. Anyway, sorry about the delay of game on that one. This is going to come in weird, but it's going to go at the end of the cutoff of the last one, just so we can kind of see what it looks like a little bit. Anyway, been a long ass week. Thanks for watching. I'm GG Jeffries. This is Haji's Kitchen. Peace.